Let's start it, man. Yesterday, I was watching Sports Center and the Angels and Rockies was playing. And it was a major beatdown. The Angels put up 25 home runs on the Rockies.
Hold on. 25 runs or home runs?
I'm sorry, 25 home runs. I'm knocking them out the park. Just knocking them out the park. 25.
They was on the juice, bro. They was on the juice, bro.
They was on something, man. They was jacked up on something, man, because they were definitely jacking them home runs.
25 home runs.
25. The final score, 25-1.
Oh, my goodness.
They put up 13 home runs in the third and 8 in the fourth. You know, yeah, in the fourth inning.
I would have just forfeited at that point. Like
that whole Rockies team, from the owners to down to the players, need to be replaced. Everybody need to be fired.
Yeah, somebody do. That team need to be tested.
Something, man. They ain't even try, man. I don't know if the Rockies was at home, man, but I don't know who was at home. But I was just watching. I'm like, damn, that's an ass whooping. You know what I mean?
That's beyond an ass whooping. That's one of them whoopings that you got to go outside and get your own too to get whooped.
On switch, get out there.
You know what I'm saying? You go outside and get that switch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There not be no little ones, you know. Yeah. But that, you don't just beat up on nobody like that, man. Like, I don't know. I can't say they was tanking, but they didn't show up, man. That's a whooping. And then also the Braves ended the Reds' 12-game winning streak. And that game was pretty interesting because the Braves was up, I think 7-4 at one point. You know what I mean? It was 6-2 or something like that. The Braves, they went up 5-4, no, 5-2 or something like that.
Yeah.
Went up 6-4. But the Reds actually came back because they had back-to-back jacks, which made it 7-6 at the end of the ninth inning. You know what I mean? And then they end up getting struck out. But the Braves ain't no joke. They lead the division. They're 49-27. Reds are 41-36. So the Braves is doing their thing. They're one of the few teams in baseball this year that's kind of like setting themselves apart from everybody else. You know, they got over 60% of their win percentage. So they're doing their thing. Okay. One thing about the Braves, they always that good team that don't never get over the hump. Like when I was in high school, I used to watch them, and they used to always win like 100+ games every season, and then lose in the playoffs. You know what I mean?
Like that was one of them teams that everybody loved, but they just never won the big.
Yeah, they just didn't get there. Yeah. So
that's when they had everybody. Too.
Yeah, they used to be stacked, man. Like baseball today too, man. Like it seemed like a lot of teams. Like, I don't know, they just came to coast throughout the regular season. Nobody's, like, really dominating. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of teams that have 48% win percentage. The whole division, nobody's got over 500 so far, you know what I mean? But there's a few teams out there that's, kind of dominating and stuff, But, no, we don't watch much baseball, but we're going to be, baseball's going on right now, so we'll be talking more. So I'll be up on stats and stuff like that. So, when we have games like this or like when win streaks are going on or ending, we'll definitely be hitting on that. So, the Reds are a good team. They just came up against a better team in the Braves. So, you have anything you want to say about that?
Nah, because I don't really know much. Like you pretty much just bring everything to my attention. So I was just like, whenever baseball come on, I just be like, click. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just be like, I don't know.
Unless you see somebody right now that hit a home run, you're like, oh man.
Yeah, I ain't had interest in baseball since I was a teenager.
Hey, I like to play it, but just watching it, I went to one game. We got the Columbus Clippers here. It's the minor league baseball team, and I went to one of those games back in the day, and it was really, really boring. You know what I mean? And I ain't paid for it, so I wasn't tripping, but I ain't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool when you see like the ball coming at you or somebody hit a home run. It is a little exciting, but it's a lot of innings where it's just nothing going on. You know what I mean? But
I feel like you got to be a real diehard.
Fan. Yeah.
So it's like I don't know, and I ain't. The one thing that drew my interest was when Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire was hitting all them home runs. That's when I loved baseball. Yeah. But now I'm just like, I done lost so much interest in it. I'm like, man, I don't care.
Man, they don't let them juice up no more to hit home runs. So it's not a lot of people out there smacking home runs like that. That actually was making baseball interesting. You know what I'm saying? But they cut it down, and ain't nobody hitting over 60 home runs no more. It
ain't happening.
Barely 40, if that 30 or whatever.